Well, hey, Pipers, this is the Bass Piper, and I just want to welcome you to my channel tonight. I am coming from my man cave at the house, and been a few weeks since I made a video, and I've just been really busy trying to finish up some odds and ends with all of this stuff for Mom and getting this Medicaid stuff all filed for her for the nursing home, and it's just been a challenging few weeks for the Bass Piper and Sweet Tater, and I think we're almost there, but we got one more little snafu we got to get through. So hopefully we can get through it and be done with this stuff. But I know it's been a few weeks since I've been able to get on. And once I can get this behind me, I think that life might settle down a little bit. And with all of that, I've been trying to get adjusted to my new church, the new people, and just trying to settle in there as their new pastor and leader. So it's just been a busy time for the Bass Piper. But I just want to show you, I'll be smoking here in just a little bit, my Jake Hackard pipe. And that's a beautiful pipe Jake did for me, gosh, I guess now going on maybe a year and a half or more ago. And this is almost the exact same one he made Salome with OMS pipes. And I told Jake I really liked the tree bark finish on that. And I designated this pipe for the Wilkie's Sabrog 71st Street. And guys, if you like aromatics and you've never tried Wilkie's Sabrog 71st Street, you need to give it a try. It is absolutely a delicious aromatic. In fact, I know several months ago, Onion did a review on it, and I mean, you know, this thing was just off the charts. He loved it so much, and I bought some and tried it, and sure enough, I mean, it almost tastes like it smells, and it smells like cookies or caramel popcorn almost to me. And I mean, this stuff, you can smell it before you open the box up when it gets to your house. I mean, you definitely can smell it in the bag. But anyway, just want to do a little housekeeping there. And as you guys know, most of the time I'm on my videos without my pipe. That's simply because I get tired of lighting the thing, trying to speak and talk. I'm not as good as Onion and Tom Northwest Piper and all these guys, man, that can sit there and hold a pipe and talk and keep it all lit all at the same time. So I figured I'd just run my lips and then smoke later. But anyway, I'll occasionally have a pipe on here when I do my videos, as you guys have seen, but most of the time I just come on here and, you know, run my mouth and rant about things, and then later on, after the video's done, I'll sit back and have my pipe. But anyway, I just want to mention a few things. If you haven't heard, I found out that Don Lamont is near death. From what I heard from Preacher Piper this afternoon, he got COVID, and I was wondering what happened to LaDon several months ago. I hadn't seen him doing much videos, I mean, for several months, and I don't know when he got COVID, but he is at death's door, the way it sounds, and bless his heart, I hate to hear that. I mean, I remember him about a year and a half, maybe a year, a little over a year ago, he made me a little cigar tamper that he used to make, and I got it right over there in my hutch with my pipes, and I was just stunned when I found out that he was in the hospital and near death with the COVID. Evidently his wife called Doc, Preacher Man Piper, and said most of his whole body is shutting down. So guys, throw up a prayer for Don and Lamont. And I mean, it's just sad that you know what's happened. And he was a generous, kind soul, that guy. At what I knew of him and his videos and got to try to know him a little bit, he was definitely a generous man as well. with things that he would do with the YTPC. So it looks like if God don't intervene, we're going to lose another great YTPCer in the community. So be praying for his family. The other note I wanted to make mention was I was glad to see that Mutton Chop Piper's coming back. And it was good to see Chris last week or so make a couple of videos and that he was going to slowly be coming back. I mean, this guy, you know, is one of the gurus of the YTPC. And man, I looked at his subs and I could not believe this guy is, what, 53,000 subscribers. I mean, that's just about unheard of in a pipe community, you know. I mean, that's like having 1 million in some of these other formats. But I mean, I think some of the ones trailing behind him is like 15,000 or 7,000, 8,000 that I've seen. But buddy, Chris has just got a wide gap between, you know, some of the higher ones that we think of. Like I think about Mike Briar Blues. I think he's about 8,000 subscribers. Last I looked. Somewhere in there, and I think Northwest Piper Tom's probably about 11 or 12,000, and my stars. When you look at Chris, man, he's off the chart. So he must have been at the right place at the right time and give some of us something to shoot for. I mean, I'm trying to reach 400, and if I can reach in the next year 1,000, I'll be happy. But you know, when you see a guy with 50-some thousand subscribers, my stars. Especially dealing with pipes and tobacco. I didn't even think there was that many of us out here on the YTPC. But anyway, it's good to have Chris back, and I know he's been gone for a good while. And me, like everybody else, kind of started out with him. I started out about maybe now 3.5 years ago watching his stuff, along with some of the matches, 860, John Harding, and different ones out there. And so anyway, just wanted to get on here and touch base with everybody, let you know I'm still out here, and I appreciate all my subscribers. And I know I haven't been able to get out here and make many videos here lately, but we've just had a busy plate in the last, well, really since about March 1st when Mom fell and broke her hip. It turned our world upside down, and life as we knew it was gone, at least for now. And it's a different lifestyle. But one thing Bass Piper's been up to is I joined the Y. Yeah, the fat man has got to get some weight off. And so I'm out there trying to get myself back acclimated, working out and working on the machines and, you know, doing the treadmills and doing the stuff and trying to shed some of the pounds that through COVID and through the stress of the last few months, I'm finding out that next month I'll turn 60. And I'm finding out that the burgers and the Cokes and all the good stuff and the donuts and all those things can catch up real quick as you get older. Something about that metabolism going south. But you don't burn it off as much, you just pile it on, and before long you look like the Michelin Man and can't figure out how you got there. But anyway, and I know it's a lot harder to inflate than deflate, so I got to start doing some things and get a little bit healthier in my eating habits. And so anyway, say a little prayer for the Bass Piper, if you would, that everything will work out fine there as I work out and try to watch what I'm eating. That I can drop a few pounds. I say few pounds. When I hit the scales this morning at 280, I said, yeah, it's about time to back her off. And so Bass Piper's trying to get down to at least 200. And a lot of people say, well, you sure don't look like 280, but I guess it's just the way it falls on me and how it's proportioned. But 280 is 280, and they say, well, 280 of muscle is better than 280 of fat. Well, it might be in one case, but I'd rather not have to lug 280 of nothing around if I don't have to. But anyway, man, it creeps up on you quick. And so anyway, guys, I just want to come on here and say hi, and I want to do an update on my man cave. And see if I can show you guys real quick right behind me. I know guys have been asking about the air cleaner and the rabbit air cleaner. That's right. Let me see if I can get it in focus. You might see it back there right above my head, right behind me. That's the rabbit air cleaner, and she is a quiet running thing. And some have asked, well, how is it with taking smoke and odors and cleaning your air out? And it works great. I'm not a cigar smoker, so I can't tell you about the cigars. I'm sure that it will work wonderful. I know with pipes, I can be in here and pin up behind me with this thing running. If it kicks, as soon as it detects it, the fan kicks on a little higher. And I got a ceiling fan that's right up here in the center of the room, so smoke is rolling around in one direction, but it's like it'll suck it right up over behind my head and go on up, with the smoke. And so it does a fine job with that. And I mean, you come in here after you finished, or if you leave the room and you come in about an hour later or half hour later, whatever, you don't even know nobody was in here with anything. And I think Mel, Garbage Man Piper, Mel, I think you were asking about it at one time if you view this video. It's a good thing, man, and to me, worth the money. They don't give them away like anything else. I think this one cost me about $6.99. That's not $6.99, but it'll run. They'll run up there, between probably around six something, and so depending on what you get. The one I got, I can control it from my iPhone, and it's Wi-Fi and all that kind of hoorah. And it was only like $20 different, so I went ahead and got the fancy one. But anyway, maybe I should have got the other one. I'd have got more exercise to go push the button on and off instead of pushing it on my iPhone. But I may have lost a few pounds doing it the other way. But anyway, just want to get on here and say hi, guys. I've been watching a lot of your videos and trying to comment where I could. And Onion, I'm glad to see, buddy, that you have gotten yourself a home, and looks like everything, if ever all the paperwork goes through, you're going to have a nice place, and I know you're excited about it, Johnny. I'm glad to see that. I saw that on your video, bud. And I know you guys are excited. I'm glad to see you over here in Virginia. And hopefully, from what I understand, guys, Richmond is going to have their show this year. I think it's October 1st and 2nd, or 2nd and 3rd. You just got to look up the Richmond Conclave Pipe Smokers, whatever they call it. It's called CORPS, C-O-R-P-S, but it's the initials of it. But I think they said they were going to have it. So, Doug, I'm hoping to see you there, buddy, this year. And Johnny, maybe you can get up to the Richmond show. And maybe some of you guys, other guys, I think Ethan, Parsimonious Piper, I think you're down in Carolina too. Maybe you can get up to this show. That we could kind of greet each other, meet each other, besides on this crazy video. And Doug, I know me and you have met, but I hadn't had to officially meet Johnny yet, or Ethan and some of the other guys. That's probably nearby that could come to the Richmond show. Me and my son's planning on going again this year. I'm trying to get, my wife might come again. She usually comes with us. I'm probably going to be up there on a Saturday. It's easier for him too, because he's off on Saturday. And so I think it's a Friday and Saturday, but I think they normally do that tour of Sutliff and all that. And I've been through it 3 times, so I don't need to go through that again. But I might just go on up Saturday and just catch the show. I mean, we're only an hour and a half from the show, so we don't have to stay over or anything of that nature. So we'll just ride up on Saturday morning and make a day of it then. But anyway, as far as what I heard, I think they're going to have it. So make sure you double check, call Sutliff just to verify that nothing's changed. But it's exciting that the pipe shows are starting to come back again. And this COVID mess is slowly fading out. But anyway, guys, I'm going to run with that and talk with you guys later. I'll probably make another video probably tomorrow, if not maybe Wednesday. Probably do it tomorrow night. I'll show you a little bit of how the man cave is just about done. My son came over yesterday for Father's Day and finished up our fireplace and everything that was needed to be fixed. I've only got one more thing to do in the closet area, and that's to pick out a countertop and that I'm going to put in there. I was originally going to put a cooler in there below on the floor, and then put like a ice machine and stuff like that on the top, and glasses and stuff like that where you could drink and get you nice ice cubes and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to just change it, put the cooler on the bottom, and on the top I'm going to go ahead and I got a little vintage record player for Christmas that plays the old albums and things like that. And I think I'm going to just make that top more of an entertainment part of it, where I can set that on there and have space to put my albums, all my vintage albums and things like that on there, and my old CCR stuff, and Elvis and all that stuff. I got one of Elvis's Blue albums, if you guys remember when he come out with the Blue, Moody Blue song, and he come out with that album that was all blue. And I got some of the cool little things back in the day that I can play on this. Plus it's Bluetooth, so if I need to go to Pandora and play a little Frankie or a little, Eddie Arnold or Jim Reeves and some of the old guys, and Bing Crosby, all the crooners, Dean Martin, I can do that. So anyway, I'll show you a little bit about in the man cave, how it's come along, and it's not completely done. I've still got decorations to put up on the walls and some lamps to put together and stuff like that, but it's taken shape now, and I had to make some changes since I showed you back at Christmas time how it was coming along. We had to make some changes. But anyway, guys, I will talk with you later. This is going over 16 minutes, and I'm going to get ready to have my pipe and kick back. But anyway, until we meet again, relax, have a pipe, and don't forget to reflect on the many blessings of God in your life. You guys take care. Bye-bye.